How you doing, folks? My name's Tim Bradbury. I'm the Director of Coaching Instruction for Eastern New York. I'm here teaching an F license to some wonderful coaches from the Precious Soccer Club. In America, we're driving the players out of the game in droves. By the age 13, 70% of our youth players will have left the game. Unfortunately, that's much down to the fact that only 20% of our coaches get any sort of coaching education. The F license is designed to introduce the fundamentals of the game in a fun atmosphere, focused upon the players getting the 2,237,000 touches they need by 17 to fulfill their soccer potential.
A coach in the young age groups is measured by the kids coming back the year after again. So this introduction is the most crucial one because, you know, the first experience always matters.
Go! Dribble, dribble, dribble! You score the goal, that's awesome!
Having information online obviously gives the parents a visual of what good trainings should look like, and for coaches it gives them access to drills, methodology, age-appropriate activities. So I think this is a wonderful course, a wonderful entry level for players and coaches.
Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah. Do we want to try it? Yeah. Let's go try it. Get a ball, get a ball. What part of the foot are we using? Outside. Ready? Go!
So inspire them and give them fun and make sure they're coming back.
All right, see you, Maggie.
F and E are beginner licenses that focus on the fundamentals of soccer, including the laws of the game and player safety. Everyone should take these as they are very basic and recreational in nature. So they are perfect if you want to coach your son or daughter's team. If your objective is to take the D and C licenses as well, then these courses are a perfect starting point.
Courses like this are very helpful for me as a director of a soccer club. A lot of parents don't have the experience, when they first get involved in the programs, and they're kind of lost as to what they can do, especially if they don't have a background in the game itself. So as a director club, I find these license courses to be very, very effective in giving our coaches a background and helping them be prepared to go in and knowing what to expect when they get their kids together for the very first time.
Heavy breathing, brilliant. So did I start with a big speech or did I start with activity? Activity, because they learn by doing. You may think what you've got to say is brilliant, it's not. They learn through the experience and touching the ball. The F is divided into 3 practical modules. 3 practical modules are focused on a player and a ball. So it's myself and a ball, which is all 1v1 activities, teaching them the 1v1 moments of the game, some juggling, some ball mastery. Second practical is my friend, I and a ball, and that's the golden age of learning where 7 and 8-year-olds can begin to combine to solve problems. So we teach them 2-player combinations, takeovers, fakeovers, wall passes, double passes, and create some 2v1 environments. The third practical is a small group work, so we're teaching them possession, 3v1, 4v1 activities, teaching them very much that if they've got the ball and they understand the attacking principles, eventually we'll become a team with a definite playing style. The playing style we want with our young teams is a possession-based approach to the game, where every player touches the ball and is master of the ball based upon the other 2 steps we did in the F. It's a good game, it's got a bit of tactics, can I be prepared?
We're all out here today kind of getting our F license, which is the first license that you can get in the series. It's basically how to teach the game of soccer to our youth players. It's a lot less of an emphasis on wins and losses. Technical and tactical ability is emphasized, but fun and teaching the game in bite-sized pieces so the kids stay engaged, so they get good physical fitness through the course of the practice. That's the general aim for today. But it gives us a good perspective for what our players go through each session that we're currently running. So the understanding of no laps, no lines, no lectures has been emphasized again and again through the course so far. And I think it really helps us understand the idea of teaching the game instead of coaching and drilling it down.
Yeah, I've seen people smiling and having a good time. Has there been millions of touches? Yes. Has there been any laps, lines or lectures? No. Let's think about that one, because I want you to have it tattooed on your forehead. Your spouse will think you're an idiot, but we'll go with it. No laps, no lines, no lectures. they've got nothing to do with the youth game.
I think we're really learning how to bring these fundamentals to the players, the young individuals that come out to the field, how to adapt the techniques appropriate for their age group, understanding how not to overemphasize talking as opposed to emphasizing the activity levels, and leave feeling engaged, encouraged, rewarded, and that they've accomplished something.
Yeah, it's great to find coaches when you come to communities who've got a genuine desire to want to make things better for their kids. And the group with Patridis today have a wonderful energy. They obviously want to learn, there's no ego. We do experiential learning. They've been more than prepared to run around, smile and laugh as they can or can't physically achieve. And it's a great atmosphere for learning. I salute them completely.
Our game, we say, is built on 4 pillars of the game: physical, psychological, technical, and tactical. We're teaching an F license today, and the F is to give you a foundation of how to communicate with players effectively, how to now set up the basic of a practice, and be able to run an effective training session with youth players. Other down, go!
This is important because it gives the coaches a better understanding of the foundations that are needed for the young players in our league.
We had all 4 pillars of the game. An economical activity that we want to put into our training session that day.
It's going to give all our coaches an understanding of how to develop our youth soccer. In time, we're going to have a stronger rec league. Staten Island Youth Soccer League this was a smart decision and a necessary decision if we want to, bring the caliber of our players up to the next level.
Good, and hold. Knee. Go. So as you play, the game is the greatest teacher. We want to get those kids with the ball at their feet. It gives you a great way to communicate all of that great information in order to create an environment that the kids will have fun and they'll be able to play effectively and build those fundamental skills. We taught them something. Getting away from a defender, escaping, getting something done. And as we taught them that, now we're asking them to do more as they're playing.
Darren broke it down so that we understood how to look at this from the child's standpoint. We coach, 5, 6, 7-year-old kids, and us as adults might think of this differently. So, really good practice, and I learned a ton.
What I like to think of it is like this. At 5 and 6 years old, a kid, really, how they think about the game, it's me, my ball, and me. I want you to pull the ball back and go the opposite direction.
The emphasis that the state is pushing for, and actually Staten Island Soccer League is pushing for, is that education of coaches, to prepare coaches better to prepare our children for the game of soccer, to make it more enjoyable for them, the kids, that they grow, and try to keep the kids playing soccer. That's basically what it's all about.
Touching when they're dribbling. This is exactly what we want. I would love to have them get a little bit more education about the game. Love to give them a little bit more passion, but that one goal really is when they walk off the field at the end of the day, if those kids have had fun and they're enjoying the environment, that's excellent because we want to further the game.
Once you enter the US Soccer website, you will first need to register as a new user, as it is a different platform from the Cal South site. Click on the Sign Up link on the upper right-hand side or located in the center of the page to start the process. A pop-up window will appear with registration instructions. Please make sure to fill in all spaces provided. Click on Sign Up Now to continue. Click on Complete Now to add your phone number and street address. This information is required before registering for the F license. Complete all fields in the Contact Details pop-up. Click Save Changes button to continue. On the navigation bar at the top of the page, you will see a Courses icon button. Please click on the icon. Click on the blue Proceed to Registration button on the bottom of the National F License course page. Click the checkbox to accept terms and conditions, and then click on the blue Proceed to Payment button to continue to enter payment window. Once your payment has been submitted, click on the blue Go to e-learning button to view the F License webinars. Click the blue Start Webinar in the Kickoff module introduction to begin your F License.